What is up, guys? Mr. DJZ121 here, and here I'm going to show you a tutorial on, that's right, sorting machines. So, first I'll just, I'll tell you to build them with this boring thing. So, that's how you build them. Red doped wafers are alloyed silicone and silicone brunette, and that is in an alloy furnace with coal and sand. Blue alloy is just silver and nickelite. Make a filter. This is how you make a filter. It's piston, blah blah blah. You need pneumatic tubes, brass, glass to make brass, tin and copper, transposer, cobblestone, piston, wood, redstone. I'm just gonna run through these real quick, and then I'll show you. How how it all works over here. So then you need a paint. So that's a paintbrush right there. Paint can is tin plates, and that makes paint can. To make tin plates, you put 1 tin, 2 iron, alloy furnace. To color the paint, you need a paint can, flax seeds, and any type of dye here. Green, cactus green. The other colors, like like this, yeah, like magenta dye. You could have red dye, lapis, whatever you want. You are going to need a timer. So if you don't know how to build a timer, stone wafers are made out of stone, stone wire, stone pointer, stone cathode, or however the hell you say that, and stone anode. You also need some solar panels or thermopiles or anything that provides blue electricity. So I just gave you a solar panel recipe, blue doped wafers, and then blue alloy wires, which you're going to need no matter what you have. So how this all works. So if you're familiar with Buildcraft, this will kind of make sense. So a transposer, which is this thing right here, is practically a wooden pipe. So it'll suck things out of a chest when it has a redstone signal. So when it gets sucked out, I'm going to just toss, what's the first thing? Okay. So I'm just going to toss a stack of cobblestone in here. And the timer, obviously it's a timer. So we're going to do every 1 second. So I'm going to turn it on. It's going to send out cobblestone, and it's going to go into the sorting machine. Now, when it's in the sorting machine needs power, whatever floats your boat, preferably. So you do need power, and then you have you can color indicate them. So this is where the paint comes in. So let me go grab colored paint. I'll grab some green paint, and I'll grab a paint brush. So to use this, you have to right-click on the paint can, and it paints your brush. So then you'd right-click on the pipe, and it colors it. Now what this coloring does is it sorts the items. So any piece of cobblestone is automatically going to go to white. So as I demonstrate, see, it's all going to white. Nothing else is going in any of the other chests. And eventually this will all get sucked out into here. Now, same with the other items, bricks and dirt. So I can toss some of that and some of that. So when this is done, the bricks are going to come out, but they're going to go to orange. And then the dirt's going to come out and go to magenta. So you're going to have dirt, bricks, cobblestone. You can use any items you want. Doesn't matter. You could also have two more items in this column. So I could put some blue alloy in magenta, and I could just toss some in, and it'll see it's colored, so it'll go to magenta, the magenta chest. Also, you could have 2 columns. So if you toss some signs in, I'll just toss them all in because I don't need them. You could toss them in. You could have 2 columns, so that will also send stuff into here. Now let's say you don't have stuff sorted. What you can do is, there's this little icon. You click it till it turns, until it has a little box underneath it, and assign that a color. So since I have a green paintbrush, I'm going to turn this green. And also be careful, because it's hard to tell the colors. Like, this is dark green. I just passed a light green. See, now that's dark green. So I'm gonna paint this one dark green. So if something that is unknown, it will just continue and go into the green. And then I'll set this to green as well. And that will okay, and that will put that as green. So if I toss in the actual paint can and paintbrush, it's gonna go green because it wasn't assigned a certain thing. And same here, there's no paint green brush, so everything else gets assigned to this color. And then from there you can figure out what's unsorted. The downside to this though is that it does not register properly items with a damage value. So if I go find something to screw around with, okay, let's also make this. Okay, so see how this has a damage of 8? If I take a new screwdriver and I put that for white, I'll put that under white. That one is not damaged. This one, it has a damage value of 8. Next to the number, it's been used 8 times. So if it goes in, it's going to turn green because it has a damage value. So it's different than this one. So what you could do is have all weapons and stuff come into like an alchemical chest, and it could be like a repair area. You have the talisman of repair inside, and that will happen. So for the power for these sorting machines, like I said, you do need solar panels. You could have thermal piles or any other type of power, but solar is the best, really. And so this is powering these. They don't need a redstone pulse. The only thing that needs a redstone pulse is the I'm blanking out. I forgot what this thing's called. It's on one of these transposer. Thank you. So yeah, that's practically it. Now what you can do is have this, like, if you have a quarry, for example, you could have all the materials pumped into here and then have it like sorted out. So all iron goes into this chest, and then have that chest go into a macerator, then a furnace, and etc. You could do a lot of stuff with the sorting machines. It doesn't, and you could have an area where you make this your drop box, like this. Done. So you can have that as your drop box, so you can toss your whole inventory in there, and it'll start to sort it. So then it'll decide what's unsorted and what is sorted. So then you could have like a mechanical chest with all gizmos and stuff like that, fancy stuff. All that nonsense. You could empty your whole inventory in here. Nothing. Everything gets sorted. So yeah, that's how sorting machines work. Thanks for watching. Please rate and subscribe, and see ya.